Assalamualaikum students, welcome to your mathematics class. In this lecture, you are going to cover exercise 2.3, question number 4, all its parts. Question number 4 states, find the value of p. We are going to find the value of p if part 1 is the roots of the equation x square minus x plus p square is equals to 0 differ by unity. The roots of the equation differ by unity. As you know, the equation is always used to find the values of sum and product, and then the rest of the equation or the statement we are going to change it in the mathematical form. Whenever the question given to you had the word differ or the word difference, we don't take the values of alpha and beta. We always take the value of alpha and then alpha minus any number which is given to you. The number given is unity. Unity means 1. The roots of the equation differ by unity. It means one root will be alpha and the other root will be alpha minus 1. As you know, differ always means minus and unity is 1. So we will say that the next root is alpha minus 1. First of all, I'll take the equation. The value of a is 1, b is minus 1 and c is p square. In these questions, this type of question where you are given with the word differ by, replace beta according to the given condition. We don't write beta, we replace it according to the given condition. And what is the given condition? Differ by unity. It means minus 1. So now the roots will be alpha and alpha minus 1. If there is differ by 6, so I will write the roots are alpha and alpha minus 6. If the equation states differ by 10, I will write the roots are alpha and alpha minus 10. Whatever the word given here after unity, I will write it with alpha. So the word is unity, it means 1. So the roots will become alpha and alpha minus 1. Keep that note in your mind that whenever this type of question is given, we will replace beta with the given condition. So finding the value of sum of the roots, the formula is alpha plus beta equals to minus b over a. As you know, we are not going to use beta, so we will replace beta with alpha minus 1 and place the values of b over a. The equation will become alpha will remain the same, plus will remain the same. Instead of beta, I have written alpha minus 1 now. Value of b is minus 1, so minus into minus 1 and a is 1, so a1 is written in the denominator. Alpha plus alpha will become 2 alpha and minus 1 will remain the same. After is equal sign, minus minus will become plus 1. No need to write 1 in the denominator. Taking this minus 1 to the other side of the equation, it will become plus 1. So the equation is 2 alpha equals to 2. Changing that 2 alpha into alpha and taking that 2 to the other side of the equation, we will get alpha equals to 2 by 2 and cancelling 2 with 2, we will get the answer alpha equals to 1. Now we have the answer of alpha, which is 1. What we are going to do now, we are going to find the product of the root. Previously, we found the sum of the roots and through the sum of the root, we got the answer of alpha, which is 1. So coming to the product of the root is alpha beta is equals to c over a. We have to replace this beta. Replacing beta as alpha minus 1, we will get alpha into alpha minus 1 equals to the value of c was p square and a is 1. Putting the values of alpha as 1, 1 into 1 minus 1 equals to p square. As you know, plus 1 and minus 1 will get cancelled with each other and the answer will be 0. So 0 into 1 is also 0. So p square will be equals to 0. We have to find the value of p, so taking square root on both sides. After taking the square root, square will get cancelled with the root and the square root of 0 is always 0. So the answer of p is 0. Coming to the next part, find the value of p if the roots of the equation x square plus 3x plus p minus 2 is equals to 0 differ by 2. As I told you before, whenever the question is in this form, differ by, we have to replace beta according to the given condition. So now, what we will replace beta with? We will replace beta with alpha, then minus 2. As I told you before in the previous question, we always write the digit with alpha that is given in the question. The digit given in the question is 2, so it will become alpha and alpha minus 2. So the two roots of the equation now are alpha and alpha minus 2. Taking the values of a, b and c, it is 1 plus 3 and p minus 2. First of all, we have to find the sum. By using the sum, we will get the value of alpha, and then finding the product of the root, we will get the value of p. Sum of the roots, the formula is alpha plus beta equals to b minus a. Replacing beta and b and a, we will get alpha plus alpha minus 2 equals to minus into 3 over 1. Alpha plus alpha will become 2 alpha. Minus 2 will remain the same. No need to write 1 in the denominator, so equal to minus 3. Taking this plus 2 to the other side of the equation, it will become, taking minus 2 to the other side of the equation, it will become plus 2. So 2 alpha equals to minus 1. So what will be the value of alpha? It will be minus 1 by 2. We will put this value of alpha in our next part, which will be the product of the root, and the value of c is p minus 2. We got the answer of alpha, minus 1 by 2. Now finding the product of the root, which is alpha beta equals to c over a. Replacing beta as alpha minus 2, so it will become alpha into alpha minus 2 equals to p minus 2 over 1. I'll put the values of alpha first, that is minus 1 by 2. But it will become minus 1 by 2 into minus 1 by 2 minus 2 equals to p minus 2. You may multiply the bracket first as alpha square minus 2 alpha, then put the values and get the answer. Inside the bracket, we are having two fractions, that is minus 1 by 2 and 2 by 1. I'll take the LCM. After taking the LCM, it will become minus 5 by 2. I'll multiply minus 1 by 2 with minus 5 by 2. It will become plus 5 by 4 equals to p minus 2. Taking this minus 2 to the other side of the equation, it will become 5 by 4 plus 2 equals to p. Again, we are going to take the LCM here, 5 by 4 plus 2 over 1. The LCM will be 4, multiplying it 5 plus 8 equals to p. The answer of p will be 13 by 4, or keeping p to the left side of the equation, the equation will become p is equals to 13 by 4. That is the value of p. In these questions, we had to find the values of p. So the first value was found in the question part 1, and the second value part 2 is 13 by 4. So always remember, whenever the question of differ by is given to you, you won't use beta. You will always replace beta according to the given condition. Whatever the word after differ by is given to you, you will write it with alpha. The first equation or the first root is always alpha. You have to change the second root according to the given condition. As the given condition was differ by 2, so we replace the second root as alpha minus 2. If it is 6, 8, 10, whatever it is, we will replace it alpha minus 6, alpha minus 10, alpha minus 12, whatever is given to you in the question.